Hi everyone, it's me, hopefully Skinny, and I'm back for my week 42 update, and for the 9th time I've done this video because I keep saying my instructor's name. And I'm trying to protect his identity. Okay, so highest recorded weight was 557 pounds. Surgery on July 24th, 2014, I weighed in at 366. Last week I weighed in at 246, and this week I weighed in at 245. So I actually was weighing in at 239 earlier in the week, but I got my period again. What? Like twice in 2 weeks. Like, this is insane. And so that has played into several things, but hopefully after my period I'll be back down to 239. That would be amazing. Okay, so I want to talk last week's video and rehash over it really quick. Hopefully I can do this really quick. It was a very emotional video for me. Obviously, my feelings were hurt and I was confused, and, you know, my hormones were out of sync with being on my period, and, you know, it was very surprising, so I had to deal with the surprise, and so I'm much more emotionally distant, and I'm able to look things a little bit more like logically and realistically. So I want to address this really quickly. And not only that, but my friend kind of said some things that really resonated with me. And so I want to go over that really quick, as I think that emotions play in your success or failure with weight loss, whether you've had the surgery or not. So we need to be present, people, with our emotions, especially if you're overweight or obese. Chances are you're an emotional eater. So you have to deal with his emotions so you don't eat. So I'm sure my extreme reaction to it was for several reasons. One, I was very, very hurt, and I was very surprised and very confused. And the second is my hormones were out of whack. You know, it was, you know, that time of month. And the third thing was that I didn't have my food or my mom, which my mom was another stress relief for me. Was I would go over there and I would vent, and my mom would hold me and tell me everything was okay, and so I don't have those things, and so I had to figure out another way to get it when I didn't get the closure that I felt that I needed or deserved. So yeah, so there are a few things that were brought to light. The first one that she's been saying for a while, especially when things ended badly with the last guy I got emotionally attached to, was that I don't open up emotionally enough, that I keep a lot of emotions and I appear like I'm disinterested. And she's like, and I was like, no, I'm just trying to not emotionally burden anybody with how I'm feeling. I'm trying to be responsible for my own emotions and my own actions. And she says, but it looks like you're disinterested. And I was like, I'm not disinterested. I'm just trying to protect their feelings. Like, you know, I'm trying not to be a burden. And she's like, but when you're not, they feel like you're not interested. So I don't know if that had any play to do with it at all in decisions or whatever, but it did resonate with me, because I think it's very true that I don't ask for emotional support from the guys that I'm dating, because I don't want them to feel burdened by me. I want them to feel relaxed and they want to see me and they enjoy seeing me. The second thing that she said was that feeling negative emotions are okay and it's expected, and to be present with them, and that if someone hurts me, I can say, look, so-and-so, you've hurt my feelings. I know you can't change it, but they're hurt. And I'm not going to do that with my instructor, for the fact that, you know, he has cut communication off and without responding to my last text message about, you know, having a conversation with him on Sunday, and I'm trying to respect that. So, and it's not going to change anything, and I'm pretty sure with the last bit of communication I had with him that he knew my feelings were hurt, that I don't think I need to spell it out. She says that I do, but I don't think that I need to. I think he's smart enough to know. And the third thing that she said was that watching my video, it appears that I absolutely hate my instructor. And I don't hate him. Actually, he's treated me very well when we were dating. That's why I was confused and hurt and, you know, surprised. It's because there was no bad treatment on either of our ends. It was just very surprising. So, no, I do not hate my instructor. I really do wish the best for him and his ex, and I hope that their relationship is good. I can say all this without fear of him watching my video, because I've taken him off my Facebook. So, So anyways, the reason why I took him off Facebook was because while I am a little bit more emotionally distant, I'm still obviously emotionally attached. And so seeing a status update where he's in a relationship with another girl, or photos or comments or anything about him being with somebody else, it just would hurt too much and just not okay. So I have not been on his Facebook, and so yeah. And I mean, my Facebook is open, so I guess if he's curious enough, he could see the video. But, you know, being in a new relationship, I'm pretty sure he's probably focused on her, as it should be. So that's where all that kind of stands. Like I said, I'm not mad at him. You know, a lot of people were just like, "Are you mad?" I was like, "No, I'm not mad. I'm just really hurt and confused and, you know, frustrated, and, you know, that's about it." Gym, since he is an instructor in gym, it was difficult. I did have a difficult time going to the gym. I would go to a gym and then I'd either cry or I'd get really like sad or emotional over it because there's a lot of memories tied. Like, I didn't realize that he was so tied to the gym until we broke up, and then I realized there's such a tie to the gym and him. And so I went every day because I was just like, I have to take the space back, you know, like I have to, this was my safe space. I have to make it safe again. And so Tuesday I went to a strength training class before his hip-hop class, and I managed to leave a little bit early. And as I'm coming out of the class, some of the girls are talking to me, and I was like, yeah, okay. And I'm like, come on, guys, I gotta hurry. And they're just like, oh, you're not staying for that. So I was like, no, I don't have time. I'm training. I gotta go. You know, and I left. And then Wednesday, I did see him, and that's because I thought the class was at 6:30, and it was at 6, and I go at 4. You know, when I went to the class, I would go to the pool at 4 and just spend the afternoon by the pool. And then, you know, when he came, I started class. I never paid attention to time, but for some reason, I thought it was at 6:30. So I interrupted his class. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And, you know, to give the gift to the girl and to talk to her mom and talk to a few other of the women that I talked to in class. And they're just like, oh, you're not in class. I was like, no, not today. And they're just like, oh, we'll see you next week. I was like, oh, no, you know, I got 2 new jobs and my schedule has changed and I won't be able to see you guys for a while. And they're just like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, bye, everyone. Which is true. My schedule did change. I did get 2 jobs. And, you know, I wouldn't be able to go to that class anyway. So, but the reason why this is important, this particular area is important, was because once I saw him and I left the gym, there was like this huge relief. Like, I was really worried that, like, if I saw him, you know, there's like 1,001 scenarios that go through your head. You know, what happens if he talks to me? What am I going to say? What is he going to say? You know, what's the appropriate response? You know, and then what happens if he ignores me? What do I do? How do I respond? You know, I didn't talk to him. You know, I didn't really acknowledge his presence. I didn't want to cause drama or make him feel uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm a caretaker, so I try very hard to make sure that the people that I care about aren't comfortable or aren't uncomfortable, and that they feel safe and secure and judged, or that I'm not going to harm them or cause drama. So I was trying really hard not to, you know, make him feel any worse than I'm hoping, any worse than he already felt. So, like I said, I don't think he did anything wrong necessarily, other than the way he communicated with me. And not only that, you know, I'm sure that if I played the game, I'm sure that, you know, if I continued to text him or call him, you know, that I can put pressure on him. And in the end, you know, maybe it would have worked and maybe I could have gotten him back. But do I really want someone back that I would have to pressure or cause drama for, or make him feel divided, you know, between 2 women that way? No, because I always wonder if it was very genuine, or if it was just because I stressed him out. So that's why I've not texted him or talked to him or anything since Sunday, because it would not be good for him, and it probably would not be good for me, because I think I would, yeah, I wouldn't be a nice I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be nice, I guess. Or I guess what I would be doing wouldn't be nice. That wouldn't be the person that I am wanting to become. But eventually it did show me that eventually I might be able to go back to his class when Maybe some time is distance where maybe he won't feel so awkward around me, or maybe I won't feel so awkward. I'm okay, I think, but I'm pretty sure with just the cut on communication that he's not okay. So maybe in July or something, I can go back to his class or something. You know, I'll be too busy in June with, you know, I have a wedding to go to. I'll be going to San Francisco a couple of times for my job and all this training and stuff. So June's probably not going to be, June's probably not going to be the time that I go and go back to his class. But I do think that that can eventually be a good option for me down the road. Right now, I'm exploring other classes, which I did find 2 instructors I like. I like the instructor that does the strength training before his class. I really like her. And I had 2 non-scale goals that day. One, I was able to do 4 miles on the elliptical in 40 minutes. To me, that's insane. Like, when I first started, I could do like a mile in 40 minutes on the elliptical. So now I'm up to 4, almost 5. Yeah, seriously. And then she had us plank and do like push-ups, and I was able to do them, and I was able to get up and off the ground, and it was pretty amazing. Like there were parts where I was like, I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, and I totally did it. Right. So yeah. So yeah, the gym, you know, with the whole instructor thing, is going well. And like I said, I'm not. I mean, I saw him on Wednesday, and you know, I didn't want to talk to him because when I'm going to be like, hey, I'm the girl you didn't want, you know, let's cause some drama. Not, you know, like, no, seriously. So other than that, the gym and stuff has been good, and just finding a new routine with 3 jobs is going to be important. So another big thing, yeah. When I went to Napa last Saturday, I came home and someone stole my bike. They took bolt cutters and cut my chain off and stole my bike. That's the second bike. That's insane. I wasn't too brokenhearted over that because, well, one of my exes got it for me, and I was just like, whatever, you know. I mean, I write it and stuff, but I don't want any associated memories with that fool. And oh, and my friend Lacey graduated today with her master's. Congratulations, Miss Lacey. And I went to her graduation party, and there was a pool party, and there was food, and there was a lip syncing contest, and it was fabulous. Oh my God, I took so many pictures, people. You gotta check them out on Facebook. It was so much fun. The props and dancing, and it was amazing. And she had a bouncy house. A bouncy house! And I managed to get in the bouncy house and jump. I mean, okay, admittedly, I wasn't graceful. I was kind of flopping all around and falling and stuff, but it was still epically fun. And yeah, so this coming up week, oh yeah, and then last, I have been flirting with the San Francisco job, and they've been calling me every other day saying, are you still interested? Are you still interested? And we've been going back and forth with the wage, you know, or salary negotiations and stuff like that. And so I got the official invite to join their company on Thursday. What? So I'm excited. Yay! So that's 3 jobs. Fabulous! And so there's that. And so I'll be going to San Francisco soon to do their quarterly meeting, and I think for moderation. So I do one day a month. I'll be going in to show them what we do. And then there's a wedding that I have to go to, and what else am I excited about? Oh yeah, I started dating again. So while I hadn't really talked to anyone for 2 months or anything like that, it was actually a lot longer because I was spending time with my instructor, and with all the interviews and stuff that, you know, my time became really precious. So I was spending time with my best friend and then my instructor because I really liked him. But it's been a while since I had dated anyone else other than my instructor. So I was just like, you know, let's just jump in. Like, I'm not looking for a rebound or a relationship right now. I'm just looking to get back into the groove of dating. And it is like starting all over, even though it's only been a few months. It's like starting all over. And I went on a date with a UC Davis student, and he was very nice. I could tell that he thought I was pretty, and I could tell that he thought I was charming and funny, and I was a little odd because I was talking to strangers. But I couldn't tell if he was like attracted to me. Like he texted me and he was just like, "Hey, I'd like to see you again. You know, I had a really nice time, and you're really funny, and yada yada yada." And I was like, "Yeah, okay." But the thing is, he doesn't have a car, and I will have to say that I am impressed that he took a bus into Sacramento from Davis to visit me, and then took a bus home. That really says that he was really, really interested in meeting me. He treated me with respectful time. He didn't try to grab me, which I don't want someone to grab me, but some type of physical contact where it's just either it's touching of the arm or something to show me that there's some type of physical attraction, and he didn't. So I don't know if that's just how he is or isn't. And I'm not sure how I feel about him. I know that he doesn't want to see again, but like I said, it may not be practical to see him again. The fact that he doesn't have his car, and I work too much. Like, I can't be going to Davis a lot. So there's that. Yeah, so that's it. So I want to say goodbye, everyone, and I hope the other side of surgery is as bright for you as it has been for me. And remember, weight loss is not about a size or a number. It's about getting healthy. And I wish you all a happy, healthy, safe journey. And remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it is. And make sure you talk to your doctor before you start any program, as it can do damage to your body and set you back your goal. So until then, everyone, bye!